What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Chat and Chill podcast. I'm your wonderful host, Joe MK. Once again, I'm joined by a next bum that I found on the street called Firahs TV. Okay. Alright, man, introduce him, man. What are you saying?
Firahs is back in the building, I guess. In my own building. Back in the building. My own goddamn house. I'm here every day. I guess the intro is done. So how you been, Joe?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So last time we spoke,
Yes.
we done a couple of events, business events.
Yeah.
You went to... No, you did.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Not we.
You said, I thought you said we. I was like, oh.
Your boy's been out here struggling for that coin, paying too many bills. Back on the streets tomorrow, but for about 2 hours. So I don't know if that really works. But yeah. Tell us how your event has been going. Obviously, we went to see one of our fellow friends of the show, Maltino, or Jessica, as I just found out.
Alumni. Yeah.
Jess didn't want to tell us that her music name was her band and not her name. So shout out to Jess for that one. But big up Maltino. And yeah, tell us how that's been.
It's good.
Oh, wow, was that it?
Yeah.
Alright, that was it, guys. It was good. So
it's working, innit? Like,
we've actually been doing a bit of recording ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
Couple tunes here and there. Stay tuned for those.
2020 big stuff coming.
These days, when I get his producing game on, because we're about to pull up with some of the bars. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. So today's date is actually the 5th of the 2nd when we're filming this. Yeah. 2nd is February, if you're an idiot. And we'll be recording tomorrow. Okay, guys? Not tomorrow when you watch the video. This shit ain't gonna come out for like another 2 weeks, let's be real.
Okay.
Well, that's because they're doing a daily. Oh yeah, clips are now out, guys. So go check out the clips. I posted one yesterday. Yeah, another one is coming out today.
I have to press you for them clips still.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't seen them clips. Where are them clips, bro?
I kind of forgot about the clips. I got too used to not doing clips. But clips are out now. Go check them out. One today, one yesterday. Mm-hmm. So the 4th when this was filmed. There'll be another one today. And then so on and so forth. What would happen normally, what should have happened, the day it comes out, then the next day I'll start dropping the clips. What happened was, what happened. It's happening now. And I guess we're going to some conversations now. We ain't got nothing else to, no more.
Yeah, no church announcements, you know. So
nothing really important. Oh, I would say one thing, if anyone ever does decide to listen to this part, if you got any shows, any events, and you need chatting with the pillar, let man fucking know.
Oh yeah. We're doing free press. Limited time only though.
For real, man.
We got bills to pay.
So let me know. We'll pull up to any of your shows. Open mic. I don't give a fuck what it is. Pardon my French. I'm just down to pull up and have some fun with you guys. Give you guys interviews, other artists, the crowd, anything. And obviously you'll get a nice little visual by Joe MK himself, as he will probably record your performance. So that's another freebie there as well. So do shout us, let us know. Chat and Chill in the building. We will pull up. But now let's get into the conversation. The reason why you are listening to us today.
Yes.
No matter what platform that is. I think we should start with James Bond. Okay. On a level. Just because it's open. Right. It's actually because it's just... I was about to start with the Streatham shit. But I'll say we start with James Bond.
Okay.
A lot of controversy between who should take over Daniel Craig.
Yep.
Idris Elba was one of the names that was floating around.
Yep.
Shout out to Katie Hopkins for shutting that down. Yeah. The racist young woman.
She got that fake award, didn't it?
Yeah, she got finesse, man. Yeah. She actually, he flew her out though. So it's a W, it's an L, but
still, he probably made.
She got a free holiday though.
He probably got his money back from the
video.
Yeah. So.
And she was really happy for that award until she found out it was a prank. That's funny.
Did she make a response of that?
I haven't seen a response video yet, but I watched a YouTube video.
Okay, I haven't even watched the YouTube video. I just saw screenshots of it.
It was just funny because when he told her, she just looked at him like she was ready to smack someone. But it's just funny. But then she smiled for the picture because she had no choice. But it was just funny, man. It's hella funny. But yeah, anyway, shout out to Katie for taking these type of L's. You deserve it anyways. But yeah,
I don't even know what she does. What does she do?
She's a journalist, I guess.
Is she?
Yeah, she writes for certain columns and
okay.
She has her own YouTube channel. She does interviews on YouTube with extreme again, like homophobic, Islamophobia, man. Like one time she had a guest on there, and all he was doing was talking about why Muslims should be banned from their country. They're bad for the society. I'm watching this video and I'm just like, what? How is YouTube allowing this? Like, how? But there's so much content that you sit there and go, what? How is YouTube allowing this? So, I mean, I know when it comes to monetization for channels like that, it's not very good, but still, the fact that you can actually just go on YouTube, type in Islamophobia, watch a whole hour, 2 hours about why they're the shittest people on the earth, it's quite funny. Like, for real. But yeah, she'll just have people talk about black people being bad, Asians being bad. Like, she's really pro-white, which is weird.
Okay. What are you saying about Brexit?
Well, it's finally happened. I don't know why they was partying like.
Happened. Oh,
I mean, I don't know why they were partying like we are now rich. Like we're in the worst position ever. We still need to make a deal with Europe in terms of distribution. Shit's just gonna go up the roof. The pound is weaker than ever. Like what are we celebrating? I see Bandam out here and said they're like,
Did you see that? Did you see that clip of that one lady who got interviewed of? Like, why would you want Brexit to happen at 11 p.m. today?
It made no sense.
She came, I didn't even finish the clip because I knew it was going to be stupid, innit? She was just, she stood there, she was like, well, because, well, we can get... I was like,
why wasn't it at midnight, though? I don't get it.
I don't know.
11 p.m. It was like, yo, normally people's payday is like 11, right? Just before midnight, right? Let's do it at 11. Like, it made no sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I did see the
countdown.
Not the countdown. Actually, yeah, it was part of the countdown was included in the clip. On YouTube, they had the highlights and stuff. Nigel Farage obviously doing his thing on the stage and that. The whitest crowd I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I know there were other people there, but still, from the camera angles, I was looking at it. It was just a sea of white.
Yeah, it was just white people, to be honest.
Literally,
mainly white.
Whatever, man.
A lot of them celebrating the fact that there's no more foreigners. I don't know where they got that idea from. Shout out to...
Either way, if things go left, I'm heading to New York anyway, so have fun.
But you gotta get your cards first. I'm a Swedish citizen, you know what I'm saying? I like your boy Sweden. I'm out here. Martina, you're in the same boat, but you ain't even been there 5 years, so you must be stressed too. Anyway, the Chat and Chill team might no longer so long in England. We doing Skype episodes from 3 different countries. One's in New York, two is me and Martina can link up still. We're about to change the co-hosts. You know, the co-host is no longer Sharif and Joe and Kay still. But yeah, anyway, so back to James Bond. James Norton has surged ahead for the new 007 after it's confirmed to replace Daniel Craig.
Who's James Norton?
James Norton, to my understanding, is a comedian. I don't really fuck with James Norton though, in general, anyways. I mean, he's not even a big household name. This is the problem. I wanted Idris Elba, and we didn't get Idris Elba. I'm trying to see what movies James Norton has done. Little Woman, don't know what that is. Mr. Jones, don't know what that is. Bell, don't know what that is. I do make. Sorry, I'm going to mistake his name and now. Comedian, actually, he's an actor. I thought he was a comedian. Anyway,
I don't know where you got comedian from.
Bonobo, never heard of that film. Angelica, never heard of that film. Northman, A Viking Saga, never heard of you. Rush, I have heard of Rush.
Oh, Rush. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Rush. That's the only film I know. The rest of them are whack. So we got a fairly unknown broski taking over. Flatliners is another movie. Never heard of that. Hampstead, never heard of that. So a fairly unknown English actor is now going to be in one of the biggest franchises in the movie scene. I mean, salute to him. I gotta give him credit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta applaud that shit. You know, not many people can say they're getting into one of the biggest movies when they ain't even been in a big movie.
Rush was quite big.
Yeah. Was he even main character though? Let me check this.
I don't remember him being main character.
Rose, nice. He's not even the top 5. So, but yeah. Right. Shout out to James Norton.
Shout out to him, man. He came up. You know.
What's your views on? Because obviously when they were talking about Idris Elba, a lot of British people. I don't want to use the word white, but a lot of British people came out against Idris Elba, or even just a black man in general having a role in James Bond because
Yeah.
it's changing the character.
Yeah.
Initially, you obviously can't be a white man from Britain that's born into a rich family. It'll probably be something a bit more like, I don't know, came from Africa, migrated, his parents got successful, and then he was rich, because James Bond has to be rich regardless.
Yeah.
Would you be against being a black James Bond? Or would you be for it?
Couldn't care less.
If they did... I know you don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in terms of black people being represented.
Yeah.
So let's say Romeo and Juliet was a black couple rather than a white couple.
Yeah.
Would you be against that?
It's different because it's like, obviously, with Romeo and Juliet, it's just a story that isn't like a franchise. Obviously, now it's the same sort of argument people have with like all the different like comic books turned into movies. So say for instance, people are petitioning to have a black Spider-Man, black Superman, all of this other stuff, but the whole history of that comic or the franchise is it's a specific character. So it's like I can understand it from that sense. But then the thing is, I don't really know much about the 007 franchise, so I don't know if it's that strict as well.
Okay. Yeah.
But in the end, I couldn't care less. It doesn't matter. Like if just go where you celebrate, not tolerate it. Like if they,
are you in the realm of we should just make our own shit?
Yeah,
That's what Katie said. Katie Hopkins told Idris Elba to make his own James Bond type movie rather than taking over James Bond.
I mean, if you're in this position now that you weren't chosen, you just go and do your own thing.
Yeah, in a way, I get it.
Don't need to sit around and cry about it.
To be honest, we don't really need a white person. It's funny, James Norton, James Bond, just clicked that. Anyway, in a way, it kind of goes back to black people feeling like they deserve too much.
Oh, entitlement.
Like I feel like we're just like black people just act like they're entitled to be James Bond, Romeo and Juliet. First of all, when black man is called Romeo and a woman in the black scene is called Juliet.
Yeah, Little Romeo, man.
We got a rapper called Little Romeo, yeah. But he got that name from Romeo and Juliet as well. My point is just like...
You have Jerome, I mean, that's close enough.
Beauty and the Beast. Oh, shout out to one of the hottest streets, Dre Matthews, who tried to... I remember we had a conversation about this. And she was shutting it down. Why do black people want to have these roles? She's Katie Hopkins in disguise still. But, see what it is?
Okay.
Like, even Beauty and the Beast, if the chick was, instead of being white, was black.
Yeah.
I do feel like is very entitled. I don't really care what color they are, but...
Yeah.
It would be cool to have a black person be a ballerina or whatever you want it, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me, I feel like we should just bring our own history rather than live in a white man's history. It's cool to recreate shit. Movies are being recreated every single day. Characters are different every single week. But in terms of like traditional fantasy, children's shit, and a lot of the other comical shit, things have been written from years ago, and like they have like a standing history, like the Transformers, like the DCs. I mean, I can't imagine a black Joker, a black Bruce Wayne. Like, how do you explain Bruce Wayne is black? What, he was adopted and then they changed his name? Because that's the kind of shit they would have to do. Because when they got him,
because they're going to have to like
Wallaby Tunde Olakonge, and then he'll get two white parents that are just rich. He got adopted or found on the fucking doorstep, and then they changed his name to Bruce Wayne. Like, no, like,
I don't know, man.
Like, you can't even bring back a white man after that. Like,
it's just too much. I don't know, man. It's like.
It's complicated. I just think we should do it. Like with the Black Panther joint. Is it Black Panther? So right with the... What's the movie called?
Which one? Describe it.
The Avengers movie? Black guys?
Yes, you just said it. Black Panther.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. Oh. What the heck?
That's how much I care. I didn't like the movie though. Like the Black Panther shit. Just
because you said you're a comic head, so that's
start your.
That's
own.
why you're more critical of these movies.
Yeah, I know. Start your own shit and go from there. Anyway, next movie.
I ain't read no comics, so I just clap at all the movies. I think they're great. I don't know why you guys are complaining, but I like the movie.
Let's go into the BBC.
Yes.
Now, a secretary in the name of what? Culture.
I don't
secretary.
mess with the BBC.
I really don't know what culture secretary means. Okay? Is that like some secretary that just handles black shit? Like culture secretary? Someone explain to me what that means. Anyway, or what position that means. Nicky Morgan warns the BBC it needs to change to remain relevant due to the Netflix generation and obviously other streaming services generation. Or risk becoming a relic like Blockbuster Video. Don't know what Blockbuster is. I ain't got time to explain that. And
don't know what Blockbuster is.
I said, if you don't know what Blockbuster is,
I was like,
you're an idiot, and I don't have time to go through that.
Right. You're just a young cat, you know what I mean?
Good times though, borrowing DVDs. Anyways, and suggest the license fee could be scrapped within a decade. Now, before we go into BBC TV license, one of the most painful and dumbest charges in all of mankind. Obviously, every man here pays for TV license. Allegedly. And
well, I'm not even a bill payer in my house. So
yeah. I mean, I pay TV license, dog. Don't try to come for me. Anyways, like I know man that don't. But I I'm not keeping the same energy for this conversation.
Okay, I mean,
first time you watching. I pay my TV license. Anyways, go on. What's your views on TV license, and why do you think the BBC introduced TV license? Now, what do you think? Do you feel like the BBC will profit more from monetizing it through ads, or do you think they will make more money through having a TV license? Because essentially, all you're paying for is BBC. Anyways,
no, it was monetization through advertising.
Well, TV license is big for BBC. It's not really big for anyone else. I feel like the TV. It's funny because when I think of TV license, I think of BBC. We pay.
I thought that's what it is.
Nah,
it's just for I thought it was just for BBC.
Is it? Fun,
as far as I'm aware, yeah.
When I used to
BBC is
when I first moved here. See, I got to switch.
It's not a private company.
When I first moved to this house,
and
I got the first TV license letter before I paid, by the way, guys. It said if you're found watching any form of like digital TV, anything, it was $1,000 fine straight away.
What do you mean any digital TV?
Like anything, so it can be digital, non-digital, aerial, all of it. Even if I'm on here right now watching ITV, apparently I'll get a fine for that.
Are you sure?
No, of course I'm not sure. Because you just told me it's just BBC, and I just told you when I got the letter, they made it sound like it wasn't just BBC. It made it sound like it was.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to double check that. But listen, TV license is a joke thing. Facts. It's an idiot thing, straight. Yeah.
And BBC has one of the worst shows in history. Name me 10 shows, bro. Apart from maybe football, match of the day, EastEnders, because one of the longest running shows, you gotta give it credit for being what it is.
Because it's whatever.
Maybe other sports, tennis, football, World Cup, wherever.
Okay, so sports coverage and EastEnders, is that it?
Sports coverage, EastEnders, and a couple series. I know BBC iPlayer. I know some people gonna be like, they got some good boxing. I know, they got Luther with Idris Elba. That's a great show. And there's a couple other shows in there, like 2 or 3. Let's just be real, guys. Don't come out here like there's bare TV shows on BBC. BBC's whack. Yeah. So why are we paying for this shit? To everybody who pays TV license, hold the L and never holler at me again. Oh, sorry, I still pay TV license. I'm holding that.
So hold the hell.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I remember I was telling my cousin in
States, right?
In Kenya actually.
Oh shit, yeah.
That we actually have to pay a license to watch TV. He nearly vomited. He was like, "What? What do you mean?"
It's one of the dumbest charges you could ever think of. Yeah. Like for real, like you're paying to turn on your television that you've paid for anyways. You then pay monthly for a box. Even Freeview nowadays is a monthly check.
What?
Yeah, because I mean, if you're getting, you can buy Freeview boxes. You don't have to. I
have a TalkTalk one that I don't use at all.
Fam, the TVs still like run Freeview.
Yeah, they come built in, but it's optional.
This one ain't.
What do you mean? Don't you have an aerial on the back?
I use that. The aerial is connected.
No, you have the aerial port at the back. Every TV has an aerial port at the back.
This, though.
Yeah, but if you took the aerial port, the aerial cable out of that,
it wouldn't work.
And put it in there, it would.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
I've never even seen the Freeview channel. I don't even know if you've got it.
It's useless, anyways.
Like, that's whack. I love BT still.
It's just literally no need.
Like, shout out to BT though.
Yeah.
But we get BT Sports for free. But yeah, I don't really use it though. I paid for my TV license. Anyways, so I'm joking. I just played around with it. But yeah,
thou doth protest too much.
But look, I paid monthly for this.
Yeah.
I paid monthly. Okay, well the TV. It used to be on finance. It wasn't finance. It was too expensive. Oh, I got best shit on my TV. Anyway, so random. I pay for this. I pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pay to turn it on. And what if it's just BBC? 2 channels that I'm never gonna jump on.
Yeah.
Like, fam, I use this more so I go more on the internet side of the TV than I even do the TV. You see that I'm always using the keyboard and mouse. Like, I don't even fucking use the TV for what it is. Yeah. Like, literally, the only time I ever watch TV is when I'm Netflix and chilling. Hey, and
relax.
Football, like literally, just little things like sport. Because like, I mean, I obviously now got a laptop. I just put the laptop on and watch movies. I don't really need that anymore. So I barely use the TV as much anymore. Like when you came, the TV was off, man.
That's true, yeah.
It's not even on anymore. Like, I don't need it. What's the point? Shout out to BT though. Cut me the check. But I also want to go into with BBC. Obviously, she was saying that BBC needs to change. Obviously, you're not going to have all the answers. But in terms of like the BBC, let's say it is based TV license. Because I even think here, if they said a license fee could be scrapped.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's just for BBC. Forget all the other channels now. What do you think the BBC needs to do to catch up to other services like a Netflix? And I know a lot of other channels like the ITVs are very strong with building their own series and uploading all of the episodes at once on ITV Player.
Yeah.
4 on Demand is doing the same.
Yeah.
BBC have only recently started getting into the game with like a couple of shows, but they still air them on BBC.
Yeah.
So in terms of like, you know, being part of the next generation of how you watch TV, what do you think BBC needs to do to be in the game? Because, you know, they seem to be falling behind. And if somebody's warning them publicly like this, then what do you think they should be doing?
Well, I don't know what their strategy is at the moment with BBC iPlayer. I haven't checked how they like do their.
Well, I can tell you from somebody who's watched a couple of shows and that. There's actually 2 shows. Actually, one of the BBC shows actually won a BAFTA still. Shout out to, I think it was called Lucy. But I feel like they're trying to turn it into a streaming service. Yeah. They've had a couple of shows and then they've actually put all the episodes in at once. Okay. The problem is, and I think it's the problem that a lot of the newer channels may face, is they're not the go-to.
Yeah.
So,
but they're free though. So can they really?
No. I mean, you get a one-time check with those type of. Well, BBC is a one-time check. Obviously, I don't know about ITV Channel 4.
And do they run ads on BBC iPlayer?
No.
Then what the hell are they doing?
They don't run no ads. The only ads they run is under another TV show that might be coming on at some point.
Then they're being stupid.
But that's my point.
So scrap the fee, run your ads, and then keep it stepping, man.
So you would say one of the changes that that's what I asked you would be.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I said that earlier.
Monetization.
Yeah.
They need to monetize this.
Yeah.
Not rely on the everyday living public consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the only?
It's the same reason why Vine died too.
So would you say? Would you say that they should scrap, like, as a TV channel?
Yes.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing numbers are absolutely down.
I don't know.
I mean, X Factor is falling apart.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean that's why they did the whole Celebrity X Factor, because they weren't making no checks from fucking main X Factor anymore. They did a Celebrity X Factor with dead singers. They had Love Island motherfuckers coming out of the this is how dead X Factor was. They called Love Island contestants and said, "Yo, I beg you, man, sing, because we need your views. We need ITV views." Right? Super Silent Calendar, because he got a W.
Yeah.
He had all of these celebs.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Some of them decent. I've seen a couple. I didn't really watch. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
They were decent, but you ain't getting signed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're there for the show, and that's it. So it was literally just, let me get a couple of celebs in the room, put on a show, bare views.
Yeah.
He did it. He's doing it right now in America. The American celebrity version. He's doing a Celebrity Got Talent as well with the Britain and American.
Yeah.
And it's lazy, but it really shows you how dead these shows are. Like, people just aren't tuning into television. And I feel like the problem with television, which is my main issue, is you have to catch it at a certain time.
So appointment TV,
You have to book an appointment to fucking watch a TV show. And the thing is, the reason why I don't like that, it's the same with Love Island. Fam, as soon as it's out, it's all over social media.
Yeah.
So the good thing is with like Netflix and shit, if it comes out, and let's say everybody saw it on Sunday, and then it's on, I can just watch the whole thing in one go.
Yeah.
Whereas with things like X Factor, if I miss one and I miss the other, it's just kind of pointless now. You might as well just start from the third week, because it's like, why am I gonna go back? You just brought me a new episode.
Yeah.
You get it? That's the problem, is you keep bringing an episode. Yeah. That's the thing that EastEnders is dumb. You missed one yesterday. I might as well just watch one today then, because what's the point of watching? Well, I'm gonna catch up tomorrow. Yeah. I'm here today. I made this one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go back, miss this, because you want, like, the whole point of when you watch something, you wanna be in time. You wanna be in time with as bad as it sounds, anything that you consume needs to be in time with social media. So you don't want to be behind. So the day that you're ready to watch something, you just want to watch it. The good thing with Netflix, Top Boy was popping for what? 3 weeks. After that, no one spoke about it. When I watched it, come on.
Yeah.
I was in my own space. Yeah. It didn't matter. I wouldn't have to go on social media, get pissed off that someone was ruining it for man. Because all I had to do was stay silent for a week, not go through Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
I was living.
Yeah.
I watched it like I didn't even know what happened. But with like EastEnders and shit, I'm watching yesterday's episode, new episode today. Like, what's the point? And you go on social media, you can't even tweet about it because you're so behind. You're so yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it just ruins your experience. Because at the end of the day. Most people consume to talk about it. Where do you talk about it? Social media.
True,
You use social media to kind of air out what you've seen.
Yeah.
And if you I still see people tweeting about Top Boy today. You can. You can. I just saw. I've seen bare late tweets because it's silent. No one cares now. But you can still tweet about it. And the people that have seen it when you've seen it will interact with you if you get the retweet. Yeah. But you can't do that with EastEnders. I can't talk about Max Stein in 05 and talk about it now, because they're gonna be like, "Nigga, you're late, bro."
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? We don't want to hear that shit now.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, you got to move with the time. So I feel like for people like BBC. It's harder because they have shows like EastEnders that's every day, always ongoing.
So you have to figure something out. To be honest with you.
It's how you can just turn them into seasons rather than an everyday running show. Yeah, and it's the same. All their talk like BBC One show. Yeah, even they're all every day. So yeah. The producers of the TV shows need to. Rather than BBC should take off the TV license, but BBC just needs to change how they take their content. Because what's the point of having an everyday EastEnders? You can't like the only time you really hear about EastEnders, because it's so not talked about as much as it used to. It's the New Year's. It's the Christmas. Fam, I know people that only watch the Christmas episode. They ain't even seen the whole year. Furthermore, I was chilling at the Christmas yard. My auntie was watching these. Fam, I'm just there like, do you watch EastEnders? She goes, no, I only watch Christmas and New Year. I went, why? She goes, The only one I got time for. It's the only one you hear about, and you hear the build up, and because they show the trailer, it's like a movie.
Okay,
it's like you're watching the movie for that one day. You get me? And that's what it is. That's why a TV series like Netflix, and like Amazon, they're winning. They're building it up, and then you go, fuck, I need to watch it, and then you watch it. Whereas with things like EastEnders, because it's every day, the excitement goes after like 5 episodes, because it's like, and obviously because they have to like take, because it's every day, it takes longer for them to build a scenario that brings you back, that hooks you in. Like they have to really stretch the story. So it might be 6 months before a nigga dies. Like for real. You know what I mean? So anyway, shout out to BBC.
I don't mess with the BBC, man.
I'm just giving them a quick shout out.
Don't get no shouts from me. Rejected my application for...
You did it as well! I tried to do that apprenticeship.
Yeah, apprenticeship, for media production.
Same. They said N to the O to the N.
They don't give me a cosign. They gave me what's it called? A sleeve to hold my Oyster card in. That was it.
Oh, at least you got something. I didn't even get a message back.
Oh, you didn't even get to go into the open day. Oh, at least I got to the open day.
I didn't get no response.
And they're like, yeah, come on down, see the office, see the studio. I was like, cool. Rolled through. They gave me an Oyster sleeve, and then like a week later, they're like, we don't want you. I was like, alright.
I didn't get nothing. I applied for BBC, ITV, Channel 4 was the only one that contacted me.
That year, all the other channels were closed, so it was only the BBC.
Well, you applied late.
Did I?
Because I applied earlier in the year for the September start or the New Year start, wherever the New Year start. I can't really remember. But yeah, this was like 2011 or something. When I thought I was in college.
Oh, mine was 2015.
Oh, it was recent. Oh, okay. Yeah, they saw it in Subic and I'm cool still. They're like, hey, how do you say that last name? Nah, it's hard. Anyways, on the next story, shout out to JK News. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway, it just reminded me of JK News when I said, on the next story.
Anyways,
this is submitted from Daily Mail. I can't even lie. I like the way they get their stories submitted, though. But I used to think that shit was fake, to be honest.
What?
Like, I used to think they would actually submit. I mean, I'm talking like years ago. When JK News was new, when everybody was trying to
they
figure
already
out.
had 1 million subscribers on their other channel, though. What do you mean?
You mean collectively?
Huh? No, because they obviously started off with Just Kidding Films. And then they went to Just Kidding News like years after they already...
I don't even know them from Just Kidding Films.
Really? Oh, you're whack then. You're whack.
Man's moving like I gotta be a YouTube fan.
Yeah, this is why you're a failed YouTuber. Done. That's it. Go through.
Hey,
go
first of all, I'm not a failed YouTuber. Hey, listen, before we go to we were at the casino, yeah? The girl picks up, I'm gonna go pick up the card, yeah? She goes, oh, you're a YouTuber. She's gassed for a split second. Joe goes, oh, but you're a failed YouTuber. I'm like, oh, this guy.
Did I say that day?
Yeah,
I don't even remember that, you know.
This guy was so leading. So we were sipping that day. That he shut it. She looked at me like, oh, why did he even put YouTuber? I'm like, Roger, what you mean? What you did? And then he goes, oh, but you always say you're a failed YouTuber. And I'm like, oh, God. This girl was gassed. She was ready for the photo shoot still. She's going to be like, yo. But then Joe ruined the whole thing, man.
I say how it is, man.
Now your alcohol says it how it is still, man.
I'm just being honest, you know.
If you was wondering, by the way, there was only actually one guy out of us betting. I don't even know. Well, we didn't. No, none of us betted that day. We was just drinking, wasn't it? Me, you, and Man at Dills.
Yeah, no,
we was drinking that day. Innit? Yeah, no bets. No bets was placed, but Juice was drunk. Anyways, one of Britain's most senior NHS doctors, with £225,000 salary per year, is struck off after secretly spying on a 15-year-old girl through a hole as she took a shower. Obviously, paedophilia here.
Why is the salary? Why did they put the salary there?
They put a salary there to kind of like show you how big he is in the NHS scene. I mean, 225k a year means you're one of the most respected doctors in the NHS. So my door is knocking. So Joe,
this is your story, man. Commercial break, I guess. So he's moved the whole table. Go on.
So, you got remember to cut that, though?
Yeah.
it was a delivery guy bringing a package. Muslim guy as well. I recognize him. So he gave me that. I said, like, did you not hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
See.
It was muffled.
See, when I tell you that my dad was too many niggas, so tell him. One of my dad's broskies.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you, brother? I'm good. I'm like, I'm masjid. I'm like, when you gonna come masjid? I'm like, there, like, oh yeah. Listen, Isha. All my Muslims know them ones there. You don't say the prayer coming. You say the last one. So he knows that he ain't coming anytime soon. But anyway, so. Like I was saying, one of Britain's most senior NHS doctors with 225k salary a year is struck off after she spied on a 50-year-old girl through a hole as she took a shower. 56-year-old man avoided jail and blamed work pressures for his behaviour. Girl was horrified to realise she was being watched after Fielden crept into her attic. Wow.
Wait, what?
He pulled up on a yard like this. He admitted voyeurism. What does that mean?
Watching someone without their knowledge, sort of thing,
and got 5-mile jail sentence, suspended for a year, but then he avoided jail. Right. Stupid fucking court. You got me out here taking fucking situations where I'm backing my brother. Somebody else does something.
Yeah.
I didn't plead guilty, but you want me to clean the streets. Anyway, that's community service, so people don't understand. Thank you these days. But remember, I got you back, nigga. But pedophilia.
Yes.
Avoided jail.
Yeah.
Is that white privilege? Or is that status privilege? Because
status privilege. Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how much. I mean, obviously, he doesn't really say. He doesn't even say if he's paid a fine. So listen, he was once the highest paid doctor in the UK. Once.
Yeah.
He blamed pressure.
Yeah.
Like, let's just cut the bullshit. There was no pressure. The nigga was horny. He saw a chick for the shower through his window. Yeah. He pulled up to the yard. He tried to watch her take a shower. Yeah. To satisfy his sexual needs. Yeah. Let's just say how it is. There was no pressure. Yeah. Nigga bopped out of his yard, went to someone else's attic, and tried to watch somebody pee. Take a shower. Yeah. To ejaculate himself. That's crazy. Let's just say what it is. Can you imagine how he got cool? Like, for real. So like, peeking through a hole as well, you know. The guy must have had mad skills for all of that.
That is crazy. Okay, go on.
Like, talking of paedophilia, yeah.
Yes.
It's a subject that never seems to get old.
Yep.
And I still don't get it. I understand a lot of men love a younger woman.
Yep.
That's been a thing for years.
Yep.
Of age, I would prefer, but I get it. Like, you know, a lot of 56-year-old would happily date a 19-year-old. You see it.
Yep.
You read about it. Tiger did it with Kylie Jenner when she was 17 and he was like 26, 27. So it's noted.
Yeah.
What is it? Yep. Do you think a young girl gets so much more attention just because they're young and fresh? Like, what is it? Like, I don't get the status because I prefer a woman. I mean, I've tried it. I've tried chatting to a 20-year-old thing. You've been here. Man, try to chat to Katie Hopkins part 2. Like, man, I've tried. I can't. They just act young, bro.
Yeah.
These 20s, 19, you might get hella young, bro. I'm sorry to all you 19-year-olds that I know, bro. And 20 you act young. Like, what is so cool about these young things, blood? They're not cool.
I guess it's like aesthetics for them.
Obviously, some of you do act mature, but
weird.
Like,
weird sort of thing.
But like,
I wouldn't know. Cause
would you say that they're the ones that watch like the daddy and mama porn on like Pornhub?
Probably, yeah.
The ones that like be smashing the kids and that, or
probably
school uniform bitches. Them
yeah,
type
probably, yeah.
Because, bruh,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a correlation between the two. So,
would you say he should have got? I even think a year is too small. Man he got sent. He got 5-month jail sentence and suspended for a year. So he can't do any doctor work for a year, which means it's back in 2021.
yeah.
And he was supposed to serve 5 months, but he avoided jail.
Actually, it could be it's because I remember a letter came through my house one day, and it was from the GP,
right,
informing us. Oh, by the way, Doctor. I'm not gonna bail out his name.
Yeah,
Doctor So and So is in jail for 5 years for sexual assault.
Oh shit!
I was like,
It's interesting.
yeah, I was like, okay.
What I also don't get as well.
Yeah.
There's actually some places
Yeah.
where a man is actually treating women.
Exactly what?
Places where men treat women. Obviously, I'm not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about when they undress that type of shit.
Yeah.
Should they be allowed to do that? Because seeing this situation,
Yep.
we hear a lot of sexual assault between men and patients,
Yep.
especially young. I don't know what it is with the young things, but
Yep.
it seems to be a lot of the young girls.
Yep.
First of all, the first question is that we both can't answer: where are the female doctors? That's number one. I
Yep.
need to know where the fuck they're at.
Yeah.
Because why is there so many men? That's number two.
Yeah.
And three,
Yeah.
we need to. If there's not, we need to put a thing in place where the men aren't actually looking at these young girls like that. Because I feel like at the
Well, this was at the crib, though, wasn't it?
no, I'm not talking about this situation.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we hear about paedophilia for doctors in general.
Okay, yeah,
Like, we know for a fact he's been chilling at his job.
Yeah.
If he's creeping on a fit, there's been mad patients that he's
Yeah.
probably been
Yeah.
jaculating off to that they just don't know. But remember,
Yeah.
niggas putting man them to sleep, and that half of the time you can just be squeezing. No, you don't know. Like you don't know what goes down when you're put to sleep.
Yeah.
And when you see things like this, it makes you wonder, like, bro, what could he have been doing when you were put asleep?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, all he's got to do is sit there, nurses, see you later, yeah, see you later, close the curtain, chill, quick 20 seconds, how long ever it takes, do his, like, you know what I'm saying,
Graphic much. Yeah.
That's all it takes, though.
That's true, yeah, that's true, yeah.
So, we need to put shit in, like, obviously, I'm not saying double standard, I know a woman can like a woman, I know a man, like, we I ain't talking about that, as part of being comfortable.
Yeah.
I think
It's up to the patient, and then if
It's up
if
to
the
the patient.
if the patient's underage, it's up to the
I
parent or
think if
guardian.
you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be allowed to see a man, period.
I'll say it's up to the patient or the parent or guardian. I mean, so that's you, isn't it?
Nah.
Right.
Period. Under age 18, woman only. You can go to the GP if you want to see a broski. You just take some breath in that. Cool. Fact. I'm just talking like, obviously I'm coming from a place where I got a little sister and that.
Yeah.
And then whenever I've seen her go to family, I'm one of them man that I speak out and I'll be like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm like that, innit? You always
you're grabbing man's hand.
I'm that guy, innit? So I always like. When I used to book appointments and that, I used to be like, have you got a female doctor? My little sister's got an appointment. So you got any females in there, and I find one, innit? I'm that type of dude. Just because it's like, I don't want to feel like I have to be there. If I don't want to be there, I don't want to be there. Just give me a female, and I'm cool. But with the man, I don't know. And I worked in the NHS, and I ain't gonna bait no one's name. Worked in dentistry. I ain't gonna bait some of these old fellas, but I've seen some of the conversations that go on when they see a buff young ting pull up, or tings in general. Man, you hear conversations. The difference though, a dentist can't smash. Could just deal with your teeth. There's nothing really gonna happen. But you hear the conversations, so from then I was like, oh, this is how the game is. Alright, cool.
I said it's how the game is.
Like you start to understand, innit? Like,
You
sometimes you forget these people are human.
Yep.
Some people have needs. Some of them just weird needs, but people have needs, regardless of whether you're a beautiful 25-year-old or a beautiful 15-year-old, or a beautiful 19-year-old, or a beautiful 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Men have their needs.
Yeah.
Regardless of if the age bracket is right or wrong, that's stupid and they should fix the fuck up. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Men have needs.
Yeah.
Women have needs. Everyone has needs. But my point is,
yeah.
men are more publicized for their stupidity, yeah? So,
of course, yeah.
for that basis, I would
Yeah.
rather a woman see a woman and a man see a man. I just think it eliminates all of these problems. Like,
I thought that's how it was anyways, like, generally.
There's certain things that men, I believe, can't do, but it is always up to the patient. And you know, when it comes to the patient and the doctor, it's always based on the relationship they have as well. Like, some people just really like this guy and really want this guy to do it, so even if they're like, we can bring him, now I want him to do it because of the trust they built. So I mean, they're a good salesperson, but it's I don't know, I just think it's upsetting, man. It's 2020 and we're still discussing pedophilia, which will always be discussed anyway. It's like racing, that shit ain't going anywhere. It's just, I don't know how to. I feel like the way they deal with it is so mediocre though. Because if he was a white man from Peckham with glasses and he's hella fat, like, you know how those guys that always get caught, like, bald heads and shit.
Yeah.
That man there will get like 10 years for pedophilia, but this guy didn't even get a year, and he avoided it because of who he is, not because of what he did. Yeah, you know, they should have used this guy to show a message. Look, it don't care who you are. An example. We're gonna give this bro the same shit we give to all the other bros. Now you know. Now you man know fix up, innit? Don't do that shit. But they didn't. All everybody's gonna see is, oh right, suspended for a year. All right. Just try not to get caught now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a lenient thing. So all the top dogs are going to think the same thing. So, if there's any girls that want to come on the show and talk about pedophilia obviously none of us has been, I ain't been a sexual assault. Maybe, yeah, I ain't been a sexual assault. That was that. I'm not going to say discriminate. So, none of us have been touched with that. So, like, I don't want to say the wrong things ever.
Of course, yeah, it's a sensitive topic.
Trying to keep the shit PC. So, well, I don't really have an. Katie Hopkins point 2 might have an un-PC version, but I don't. But I don't know. I just can't believe after creeping into the attic. I just really want to know how he did that. But anyways,
Because when you told me the article, I thought, okay, it was in like hospital or whatever. But you said it was at a crib. I was like, what?
What's what's even more? I think the scariest thing. This was the top dog. Imagine he was once the highest paid doctor in the streets of UK, blood. He was the hardest. Like, he was walking down the road like, well, you're a doctor, man, on my level. Oh, you're a doctor, man, on my level. Like, he was the shit.
He definitely wasn't walking. He was in his Range Rover or something.
It's even worse, blood. Pulling up in the rain. Fuck that. He had a Maybach. He was 50 Cent, blood. But, but like, anyways, man.
It is what it is, man.
Like, I guess moral of the story is,
don't creep into people's attics.
Well, yeah. And I would also say, for all you cats out there that have sexual needs, check the section on your Pornhub sites and Ardent stuff, and see, would you really want to be like that in real life? I mean, I know about watching father smashing his child, like, or you know what I'm saying, the stepmom smashing the child, or the schoolgirl smashing. Like, if you're watching the old niggas and the young niggas, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like. I remember they're actors too. So she ain't really 16 when she says she's 16 in the video, okay? She's like 21 and looks 16. So, you man got, you know what I'm saying? You got to check the section on porn, because I actually do believe the sections you like on porn is probably what you're about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm out here, I'm typing in big awesome. I'll be typing in hot, thick women.
African.
Nah. No pig thing. No pig parts. Pig vajayjay. No, I'm joking. But nah.
They're all pink. What are you talking about?
Nah, but on a dark skin thing is like bad dark and just hella pink in the middle. But
anyways, I'm sorry, mom.
I lie. But no. I do watch some black porn. Sometimes, not all the time though. Yeah, I'm more in a Latino section, so can't lie.
Get it
But
how you live,
I haven't watched porn for a minute though, can't lie. But yeah. What? Let's so quick. Let's go take a
I didn't even get there. Hey, yeah, next to him, man.
That's my bit. That was man's porn life. Anyway,
What the heck?
we got another one. We're going to talk about the Streatham attack.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you said you were gonna start with that as well. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
We'll start out. I thought it was
Go on, son.
Streatham attack. If you didn't know, a little while ago, a brother in the name of Sudish Aman tried to basically put up on Streatham, stab people. Two was critically injured. One survived. And well, basically they both survived. But one was just in really bad condition. Terrorism. Yeah. First of all, I need to say before we go into the story.
Yep.
I beg you, man, stop calling them Muslim. I'm just tired of this Muslim man attacks. Like, first of all, yeah, anyone that believes in the terrorism shit is written in. Everybody knows they're not really Muslims, yeah. So let's just take them out of that equation, yeah. I know they got the Arabic names and that, but people seem to forget there's white dudes in here. There's not just Asian brothers in the terrorism movement. The only problem is that you only seem to want to promote the Asian random in the movement. Yeah, there's black niggas that do it too. There's white niggas that do it too. There's Chinese. There's Muslims of all colors. There's people of all colors. We all live on the same earth. Yeah, so let's take that out of the equation. But dumbest nigga in the end, Sudan Aman, out here in the streets killing niggas for no reason. Bullshit waste man. I can't think of any other words for this dude. Came out of prison a couple of days ago before doing the attacks. There have been talks as well that Boris Johnson may ban any terrorist people from ever coming out of jail ever again. So technically they're not going to be able to serve half sentences. If they get 10 years, they stay 10 years. If they get life, they stay life. Or he's talking about they're going to do life regardless of what the situation is. I've seen a little bit of footage of how we got taken down. Have you seen it?
No, the only clip.
Do you want to see it?
The only clip I've seen is.
You want to see it?
The only clip I've seen is. Oh, you're gonna show me now? What were you saying afterwards? It's big extra.
So I'm just showing him a clip of the terrorism while he's watching that. Basically, how
long is this intro? Damn.
Is it not done?
No, it's done.
But yeah, so for people that don't know what really went down, there was a guy that literally just come out and for no reason was literally just doing an attack on people in the streets. Police was quick down to the scene, took him out wherever. I believe they killed him on site as well. The MP of Streatham, of the county, wherever you want to call it, came out. She's a nice black lady, spoke about how good it was that it was done pretty swiftly, pretty quickly. I also found out that police actually, for every terrorist that actually do come out of prison, are actually being watched 24/7. So they actually monitor their every move, their every step, hence why they were able to get down to him fairly quickly. Again, do I believe terrorism should be allowed out of jail? Is it not done yet?
No, it's still going.
Do I believe terrorists should be allowed out of jail? No, probably not. I just think you should. If there's an issue with somebody that's from another country and you don't believe you should be in this country, send them back. I mean, goddamn, you sent back Cash-tastic. He was a great rapper in the streets over some bullshit. Like, send these niggas back. It's not that difficult. But just don't associate them with Islam. I'm kind of tired of that bullshit. Fam, if I went into a church and started screaming, Yallah, Jesus, I love Jesus, and kill Barry, you man gonna tell me I'm born Muslim? You're gonna tell me Christian man Sharif? Like, come on, man. It's just corny, man. And we see this shit all the time anyway. Like, maybe people shoot up the schools. and whatever. He's a white dude. He's got mental health problems. Let's just be real. The guy's been in jail.
Yeah.
He's probably had it hard. He's got mental health issues, man. Let's just say what it is. If you don't want to start talking mental health issues, then he's got mental health issues. He even looks ugly. He actually looks ugly as well. Yeah. So, like, Jay, what's your views on this whole terrorism shit, Car? I currently.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I feel like it's never gonna end.
Yeah.
Because of the situation, like, because I used to personally just think that it's because of the wars between the countries. Like, we're just seeing Donald Trump get a little bit brave and start bombing. I can't remember where he bombed, like Irania or wherever, or some Arab place, wherever,
I said Irania.
I don't know, I can't remember. But we're just seeing it, and now people are scared that there's going to be a lot of terrorism in America.
Yeah.
I thought that was the reason this shit was happening, personally.
That one in particular.
Not this one. I'm talking about just in general why there was terrorism. Like, I used to just think maybe it's a war between our countries. Something happened in his ends. He's like, "Bro, all right, cool. Fuck, I'm gonna come here, smash all you man up," kind of thing. Yeah. They don't look very planned. Well, okay, close to planned, but they don't look very strategic. So I don't really understand. They're fucking Streatham. I don't like what. I don't even know why they're doing it for. At this point, and. All you hear is bad, like, Arabic terminologies coming out of their mouth. If them Arab, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's like a black guy doing it, it'll be both either Christianity or Islamic terminology. I'm not really sure what a white person says because they don't like to really tell you. You know, they're trying to keep their side really fresh and our side not so fresh, and they just have mental health problems apparently. And so it's like I don't really know. Like, I can understand people being crazy, bad uplifting, because this is what you always hear.
Yep.
Bad home life, bad life, probably been abused by for some reason.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. I just don't understand what it is. Like, just waking up one morning, today is the day I'm going to walk down this road with a shank or whatever and do whatever they do. I really don't get it. I mean, because what used to happen before, something happened is... like, sometimes I would just think they want to kill themselves, but they're scared of doing it. So they do it. They put themselves in a situation where they have to be stopped.
Yeah.
Right? Because you would, like, I read in a story that apparently he had something strapped onto him that could have apparently blown up, blah, 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 blah. So if that's the case, then he was just trying to kill himself, but he was too scared to do it. So therefore, he did what he did to get shot.
Yep.
First of all, this ain't facts, so no. Guys, relax. Now, what do you think of terrorism? Like, what's your views on terrorism in general?
Yeah.
Do you put it down to Muslims or do you not? Like, what's your views on it?
No, it's not a term that you'd tie together with any particular
religion.
Yeah.
It's just a different movement group, isn't it?
No. It's like within every group, there's always pathological, not methodologies. What's the flipping word? Worldviews. I forgot the other word. It started with an M, but anyways, when it comes to that, all of them have mental health issues.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So you can't. And I know the argument is some people from one particular group are labeled terrorists, but if it's in another group is mental health issues. Both of them are mental health issues. All of them are is terrorism. So
and they all do the exact same thing, no matter what color they are. They just they start killing.
And it's always a thing where they want to be
heard.
Yeah, they want to be heard for whatever cause it is. So, I think the worst thing you could do is carry on talking about it and broadcasting whatever it is that they wanted to put across. So I hear about it, I keep it moving.
Same. Like, I don't really have time for the conversation.
For everyone to start talking about it and then fearing, because that's what people want. Yeah. They want their name to be heard, whether they stay alive or dead. And they want people to not be able to do their everyday things and be in fear all the time. So if you don't do either of them, they've failed their mission.
Essentially. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't really get it.
You wouldn't get it because your brain functions properly, so you would never get it. You would never get it. Mean, same way you wouldn't get pedophilia. You wouldn't get this either.
Pedophilia is one thing I'll never get.
You'll never understand it. So it's like,
I look at a young girl and it's like
it was like, what?
The only thing I can ever say, you're a cute little girl. Like, you know how when you see a baby.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, you ain't seen my dick going hard.
Yeah. It's
what?
Crazy, man.
Does she even know her times table properly yet? Like, goddamn. But shout out to my mental health app right now. Can I say YouTube?
Big segue.
But yeah, I think this form of mental health needs a name. I think we need an organisation that deals with these types of people, because regardless, putting them in jail ain't going to change how they feel. Yeah. And if the people that run prisons or whatever society this comes down to, they should really look into it and actually give them the help they need. Like, clearly putting in let's just say terrorists, for example, putting in a terrorist and bringing them back out hasn't changed the circumstances. They're still coming out doing the exact same shit.
Oh, because you're surrounded by
the same
even
people.
more people that have the same mission. So then, when they see, you're on your way out, they're like, do it for us, innit? Do it for us.
Yeah,
and it's like,
so
you know,
they I don't know whether they need to be sent somewhere, a sentinel, whatever. There needs to be people in place to help these individuals.
Better reform inside the prison. I mean, I've heard.
Well, the problem is who even wants to deal with them. The problem is that they've built such a hatred stigma around them. I can't even imagine anyone, whether it's volunteering. Like, I can't imagine anyone to help.
It's just a damn shame, then, isn't it?
I don't even know if the Muslims and the Sheikh even helping these men. Like, I just think everybody's fearing of their life because of how they are portrayed. You know, I'm not saying Usman Aban is a bad person or not. That's between you and whoever to figure out what you believe. But I do believe there's a human in there. I do believe there's a reason why he's doing it. Maybe he's just picked the wrong thing to do. But this is where his mind is taking him to. And it's just helping him. It's figuring out how to get. Because obviously, these people should talk. Fam, these are a lot of these actions are hella attention seeking. Whoever they're talking to, whoever they're around, ain't listening. So they take matters into their own hand, and they like, it's like when you watch a movie, they do something bad to get your attention, and then now they have your attention. So it's the same like this shit. They're doing some bullshit to get your attention. Obviously, it's to the dumbest movie we'll ever make in his whole life, and he's fucked up his whole life. But it's
he hasn't got a life anymore.
He came back out. He got a second chance, bro. That shit didn't even last more than a week. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know, man. That shit bad annoying. By the way, shout out to all the man in the streets, and we got another topic. It's the last topic of the day.
Jeez.
Courtesy of submitted by K Tricks.
Okay.
So my man K Tricks, JKGs, I stole your idea.
Okay.
K Tricks came out to me and said we should talk about girls that are good at finessing. Now, if you didn't know, the reason why he brought up this story, your boy Firahs is out here holding it down for the ladies, getting finessed. No, I'm joking. But I'm joking, man. Well,
no, you threw me off. You threw me off still. I was like, wait, what happened to you?
He was talking about the old school team.
Okay.
Remember?
Yours?
Photo shoot studio.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say no names for that one. But, still hate you, though. If you just holler me, though.
Hate's a strong word, brother.
I don't actually hate. But like, raw, all man's got to do is say sorry and cool me, you know. So this shit will be dead in the water. Anyway, one of my girls finessing the man. So let me pass it on to you, man. What's your views on finessing females? How do you feel like girls finesse
Where do you want me to begin?
So why was he bad clapping like he had bad shit to say?
Huh? Yeah, but where do I begin? You just told me what do I think about it?
Anyway, I'll get my views on it.
Golly.
For me, I've dealt with a lot of women in my life.
Yes.
I got fun fact. I actually got more female friends than male friends, to be honest. And
red flag. I'm kidding.
And I would say personally, sometimes I think girls just don't know what they're doing sometimes, but some of them do. But I feel like sometimes they think about themselves and forget.
Oh, okay.
And then forget, how this might make someone else feel. I'll give you a perfect example.
Yes.
I wasn't salty about this situation, though, but I'm just using this as an example. A girl had an event. Yeah, we spoke about her, whatever. I then invited her to the yacht, wherever. We're chilling. I then bring her one of my mans, yeah, wherever. She then goes to me, are you still pulling up to my thing? This is the price for the tickets. I'm like, yeah, Gucci, boom.
Yep.
My man calls me and says, I'm getting in for free. I'm like, oh, let me hit her out. I'm going to get in for free. She goes, nah, you got to pay because my man's getting in for free. And I'm there like, but I hooked you up with this nigga. Where's my free? I didn't care, but it's kind of finessing still. Because they should get a free shoot. And I'm just there like, why do I have to pay now? I'm a team.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah.
So like, little things like that, or even like with the old situation with the photo shoot shit and giving niggas agencies and putting niggas on.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even thinking, like,
yeah.
oh, maybe I should just hit man up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather than me having to find out different ways.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel like girls just think, oh, let me just do this. Let me just do that. Because I feel like with boys, we're more like, let me just call my nigga real quick and see if I can hook it up. But with girls, it's like, I feel like, not all girls, but with some girls, it's just like, I think they just assume. Some of them just assume that because they got the JJ that you just want them and they can kind of do whatever they want with it, which is fair. You know, they're playing a game. It might be flirting here and there, but you ain't getting fuck all. But you're giving them a lot. And I don't know. It just kind of annoys me because for me, it's like I'm cool.
Yeah,
I have a lot of female friends. From half of the girls I talk to, I ain't even trying to smash. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even trying to smash.
Try to once upon a time, though, right?
No.
Alright, cool.
Well,
I was just trying to find a jokes.
Well, all the girls that I've told you I'm friends with, I've never tried it with them.
Okay, I don't know.
Apart from one, but that's the. I don't know if I want to say her name. In the dark, but not that in the dark. Because they had the same name. You got it. You got it. That was a good one. Yeah. Apart from her, because obviously we did kind of hook up or whatever, and then now we're not. But apart from really her, I don't really have it. None of my friends have really tried. Like I don't try to smash with. I feel like when I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. When I'm cool with you, I'll always like help you out, like I help the man do. Like even like with the Talia ship, she did In the Dark. I pulled up, made a main character of my mental health. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's a homie. She wants to help do me. Like, yo, can't let's do this movie shit. Like, I don't mind doing that. But you will never know what their intentions are in that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell.
I mean. See, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Like sometimes I just feel because even with
you just have to pay attention. I people watch all the time, so I can.
Oh, okay. So what do you think? I was asking on live on camera. What a bad thing to ask you. So what's someone's attention? I was literally about to ask you. But sometimes I can't. Like sometimes I think I'm blinded by the friendship I think we're building. No, that makes sense. It's almost like when they say love is blind.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe I'm thinking a relationship is what it probably isn't. I don't know. Which is probably why I don't talk to a lot of people I meet now. Like the thing from yesterday. I don't like.
How rude.
Hello, why is it not on silent?
Gosh, man, we're live, man.
Put this shit on silent.
Damn.
And it's on silent now, guys. But like I try not to talk to too many people anymore because I feel like that's my downfall. It's a little bit like our homie. I'm not gonna say it's for. I'm gonna say for short. Because he had a lot of issues with this as well. Like, because you know what? He used to always tell me, hey, yo, Sharif, you'll be like, bro, you're too nice to some of these people, bro. What are you doing? Yeah. And then, because he would tell me what happened with him. Like, he used to bring people to that studio, give a free video, whatever. And then they'll fuck off and do their own thing, or or connect with, like, his link, fuck off and do his own thing. Like, especially when it's going through, like, the good period, like, I think it was like 2017 when it's one of his
Vodafone.
When the Vodafone shit, fam, bad people. Fam, there was a big group at that time. A big group of them. A lot of them now are just stolen link. He went to Capital One Extra, stole a couple of niggas there. They're not around anymore. I know one guy specifically stole Madman's photographer, paid him more, and told him not to work with a nigga like that. Like,
why?
So, so it's like,
okay. Yeah.
But I didn't know that's how deep it was until, like, he told me and saw what I was doing wrong.
Yeah,
he claimed I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, raw. Like, I'm really nice, you know, because, like...
That's an interesting one, because it's like, I don't know, with me, like, even me being nice to people still benefits me if they try. Nice, like, obviously, if I do, like, free shoots or whatever.
Yeah.
But then again, I would only.
I have to check you sometimes when you say that as well. You know?
What do you mean?
Like, one time you was like, I think you was like, no. Sometimes I just be like, you'll be like doing shit. You get paid, yeah? You got paid.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I just check it. Like, you get the money, though, yeah?
Yeah, because like, either way, it like I only take when it comes to free projects, I only take projects that I know are on par or better than, or potentially could be better than my current portfolio. So even if we never did a project together ever again, or if you never spoke to me or whatever the case is, I still benefited from that. Now the flip side is I've never come across a situation where that has happened anyways, where I've done a free project for someone and it's actually turned out like bad, like relationship wise. So I don't know what the secret is. I'm just out here surviving.
No, I think it's different though, because if you do something for somebody for free, usually they wouldn't want to break that relationship because it's free, you know.
But I'm saying, like,
because you're offering a service.
I
think the difference between me is I'm giving people shit.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm just being like,
I
got this guy. Hey, have it. Like, even when we had our fellow friend of the show, Samuel.
Yes.
He always remembers how he got there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sharif the reason I'm on drilling. Because I got it with an agency and the agency got it with drilling.
Jeez.
Without me, there's no drilling. Without drilling, there's no Samuel. You know what I'm saying? There's some facts. No, I'm joking.
I got some.
But like whenever he tells the story, like, I got an agency, like, he knows where he came from. But I think I'm just doing this too much, and but it's because I don't really need anything. Like, I don't roll with this person because I want this. Obviously, you meet people, you're like, that might be a sick connect for the future, whatever. But I don't really chase mandem for what they have, and if I can support somebody, or if they're like, you know, in the game that we're in, like, it's a bit like Agent Solomon.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's out here promoting bad people. Look, if you look at me, I promote bad random people. I'm not even a management. I just like to promote people's shit because, you know, I want to show love. Yeah. And obviously, if I post something, you know, they might show love too. You know what I'm saying? Just returning the favors, really. So, but I don't know. I think in 2019, I had to cut at least 10 heads because they were just taking.
Man, like Henry VIII,
Yeah, like just chopping them heads off, bro. they will just be taken
Yes.
and then dismiss me like I'm a nobody.
You're gonna have to tell me these names afterwards. I'll probably only know one.
No, you know more than one.
Yeah.
But I'll just cut them off, and then because they will dismiss me like I'm a nobody, like literally.
Yeah.
They will take whatever I've given, whether that's a link or whatever.
Yep.
And then move like, I don't need this nigga anymore.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. I think another thing is not. Yeah, I think I'll say probably the secret is not to take anything personal, really.
It's personal.
Huh?
It's personal.
No, not really. I mean, if you wanna do,
No. It's not I don't mean.
if you wanna do idiot thing, then alright, cool.
Yeah,
Get it how you live,
I guess
innit?
you find unless it's good to find out early who you can be around and who you can't be around.
Yeah.
I'm 26, man. I should really know. Should be I'm an old nigga right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the whole finessing thing. If we're talking in a woman, in women, it really depends. Sometimes the men are very blind to their beauty. So you get men that just do anything because of how hot she is, not necessarily because.
Yeah, that's a dangerous position to be in. If you're putting women on pedestals, you're
especially the guys that be trying to move to them as well.
Yeah, it's
I ain't even gonna say no names. But remember the
relax,
girl from the photo shoot?
Yeah.
She would tell me, "Oh, this guy is moving to me. I be hooking me up and this, that." One time she told me, "I don't want to tell him I don't like him because he's giving me like bare rolls and shit." I'm like,
whoa.
I remember telling her, "So what? You're gonna lead him on for some few acting drugs?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Ooh." She
So it is, man.
She'll
Even on a small level, free food.
Yeah.
Say it's not.
Valentine's Day around the corner. Hella man are being finessed for that one weekend.
People are getting benessed. Obviously,
I'm finessed, They finesse, be nest.
I'm catching flights, not feeling. So you know. What I mean?
Cheers. I'm catching.
Flying out in the AM. Be back the next week.
I'm cop blocking these days still.
Yes.
Catching studio sessions. Still no feelings.
You might get kicked home early though.
I know, like 5 o'clock.
Like, he'll turn around. He's like, when's your train though? You check the train time, yeah? You cool, yeah?
Now is a good time to check the watch. Because I remember I always look at the clock, innit? He's always saying that. I don't think I noticed I do that. I just look. I'm always sitting there. So I'm like, sometimes I don't know.
No, because you do this.
No, you clock that as well. Yeah, I do that.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What's this guy doing?
I look like I'm in a rush, like some drug deals about to happen in 10 minutes. But yeah, man. If you're any fellas out here, just watch who you bring around you. And the ladies out here, watch who you bring around you. But in terms of girls finessing, I guess that was the topic.
Yep.
So for the fellas, be careful, man. Not everybody's there. Not everyone
ways,
has your best interests at heart.
Definitely.
If you are in a better position than the person you're fucking with, you should always figure out whether... One, you should figure out if you want to be with somebody in that position, because they will come for you, regardless of whether you think they will. Some people will ask for help or a connection, or it's just natural. If you're a singer and then you're a singer that gets 100K and your brethren gets 1K, more time they're gonna want a little support, a little help. It doesn't really matter what it is. Just make sure that they're your peoples, man. That's all at the end of the day. If it's a brand new person you met last week, maybe that's not the right person to... Cause that's the L's I take. Maybe that's not the thing that you should do. Don't be helping out the person you met last week in the nightclub. And you told them, I'm this great singer. Like, maybe that's not the person you should be connected with. So just watch who your people are. Keep your real ones close. Know who your real ones is, which is the main thing. Because your real ones aren't yes men. They will tell you if you're on some bullshit. Your yes men are only there to collect checks when you get a check at the end of the week. So fuck the yes men and keep the real ones straight. Any message for any finesses out there, man, like Joe, or for the people that may or may not get finessed? Or you just co-signing what I said? Yeah,
pretty much.
You don't want to add to that? Yeah? Anyway, this has been a Chat and Chill podcast with your boy Firahs. You didn't know it was about to end. I made sure I got the ending this time. No more topic.
It's been the most handsome Joe MK, so, you know.
And the ugly for us. And Anyways, ugly niggas are winning now. So, anyways, I'm glistening.
Allegedly. Yeah, I allowed you today, innit?
He's not inside.
Left it at home. No?
Shut up! The first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I have to let other people like.
It's because you was working, but you still got the watch there. You're still rocking more money on your wrist than my whole fucking body. You got more on your wrist than my bank account. Anyway, wait, actually, no. Until 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
But anyway, hope you guys have a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed that podcast. And if you got any advice for us, please do let us know on anywhere, whether that's YouTube, social media. Oh, don't forget to follow us at Chat Chill Show. I don't shout it out much. I will start shouting it out. So at Chat Chill Show on all socials, whether that's Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And then if you do want to tweet us without atting us, just use the hashtag at Chat Chill or at Chat Chill Show.
Hashtag at.
Oh, sorry. Hashtag Chat Chill or hashtag Chat Chill Show. They're the only two hashtags that I always use when I tweet and post on Instagram. Oh. So if you do want to catch us there, and actually if you do click it, it's only ever us on my videos. So if you do use that hashtag, then I will definitely see it. Anyways, have a good time and peace. Catch you on the next one.
Okay. No dead cameras today. That's good.
And you need to charge it.